Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we're about to move deeper into Firkraag's hideout, but first we have to take care of this Rakshasa that was unable to move further away than this because this door leads to another area and not just to another room. We're taking quite a lot of damage from this spell, so let's grab this magical ring and get out of here as quickly as possible. I've sorted out the party's inventory and dropped a few things that we don't need anymore, like the piece of red cloth and Mavar's strongbox key. Let's have a look at this. I believe Edwin should be able to identify it. That he can! This is Batalista's passport, a ring of fire resistance. The Grand Mage Batalista intended this item to aid in his travels in the Plane of Fire, and it is said he repeatedly summoned a salamander from that realm to aid in the construction. Salamanders not being known for their patience, it is likely he should have not pestered his instructor quite so much. The finger bearing the finished ring was indeed untouched by the inferno that claimed his tower. Had that finger still been attached, Batalista himself might have fared better. This confers 40% fire resistance and is full of ominous foreshadowing. If you haven't figured out what kind of opponent we're going to be facing at the end of this dungeon, don't worry, there'll be more hints along the way. Also, we now have 4 icons at the bottom of our portrait. We might get more by the end of this game. We're going to stay right here while this spell goes through its duration. If we go too far over here, there's a chance we'll fight some hobgoblins, and there's a good chance that the orcs and vampiric mists might have reappeared over there. I've no idea why the enemies here respawn so quickly. I don't want to fight them again though. I don't want to deal with the level drain the vampiric mists have. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to ready a haste spell before we move over to the next area, because there's a very nasty trap waiting for us. Let's get some haste going. There we go, and we'll open this door. And ready some trap finding, because in here are 2 groups of 3 orcs that can shoot at us through holes in this wall and this wall, but we can't get to them. Or so it first appears. We actually can get to these opponents, but we need to find the secret doors that we need to unlock. We'll have Hexat move over here, and hopefully we'll find one of them rather soon. These orcs can hurt with their arrows because they have flame arrows. This is now unlocked, so we'll send you over to here, get this open, and then have at thee. Dawn and Terry should be able to deal with these foes really easily. And eventually this door will be found. There we go, that door has been found. That is now open. And now Korgan can go into here and do battle with all of these orcs. When we're really close to them, they really aren't a significant threat. Now what can happen is that the orcs will attack, say, your spellcasters and your rogue, and put them in some serious danger. But we've managed to get into melee combat with them really quickly, and we might as well have you run over to here and lend Korgan a hand. If Korgan, that is, needs a hand. I don't think Korgan does. There are only a few orcs left. They're not going to run away, which is very handy for us, as this encounter is pretty much over. Knowing that there are hidden doors here makes this a lot easier. Otherwise, you need to go through here and find another way to get to them. We're going to grab all of the loot. We have some magic arrows here, and some more magic arrows, and a lot of suits of full plate. We could open an armory at this point. We wouldn't have much business, because once we sold all the stuff that we looted, we'd have no more stuff, but hey, we'd have quite a good business for quite a while. Can we identify these? We can't, but I'm pretty sure you can. There we go, arrows of fire, and 8 suits of plate. In Baldur's Gate 1, that would have been a ridiculous haul. In this game, it's more pocket change than anything else. To be fair, we do have 50,653 gold. What we're going to do now is we're going to head this way. This is the way that you'd normally go if you didn't know of those secret doors. We have to unlock this. There's no trap. There's also no trap on the next door either. You'd think there might be a trap or two, but no. And what encounter we face in this area here depends entirely on when we decide to go into this area. If you decide to go into this area now, you face some stone golems. If you decide to come back a lot later, this is an adamantite golem, and we don't want to face an adamantite golem. So it's a good idea to come here sooner. We'll have another haste here because we're about to face a pair of stone golems. And they don't appear to want to do anything. Oh, they do now. It said stone golem, stone golems. Yes, indeed, stone golems do act like stone golems. It's in their nature. And there is the other one that's about to fight both Corgan and Terry. We can make short work of these. Marvellous. And then we're going to move over to here. I don't think the stone golem was talking to anyone, Lilacor. We're going to go over here and have a conversation with this troll cook. Hello there, food thing. You are just in time. Please just jump onto the grill over there. Pardon me? The grill. That big metal thing. Jump on. Be careful. It's hot. You're crazy. Uncle Cajun, he was crazy. Me? I'm not crazy. I'm a cook. Now get on the grill. Why would I want to be on the grill? Geez, it's impossible to get good help nowadays. If you're not on the grill, how am I going to cook you? Goodbye, I'm out of here. Fine, I'll just have you as a snack. Boys, get him! We're not just going to be fighting this troll. There's also going to be some hobgoblins over here that we're going to deal with really quickly with a fireball. There you go! Now there are only a few of them left, and those few are about to get arrows and, well, there's one gone, and Vaconia attacking. This is a hobgoblin captain. We can take care of the hobgoblin captain, and everyone is gone. Marvellous. Let's do some looting. A few potions, a scroll of protection from petrification. That's a useful scroll just to have. As for the loot we can get in this area, there really isn't anything to speak of apart from what's on the ruins of this table. Let's have a look. There's some ammunition, and there's an orcish cookbook. There are also a few magical arrows here from one of the hobgoblins. I do like that they drop a lot of +1 arrows. It means that you can quite reliably keep them in stock with your archers. There we go. +2 bolts, +2 arrows, +1 arrows. What about this cookbook? Slice onion, crush garlic, peel chestnuts, and cut boar into tiny cubes. In a great pot over large flame, heat oil. When it begins to smell hot, toss in the elk feces, then pour in horse urine. Can you smell great food already? Not from what you're cooking. That sounds horrible. Maybe use different stuff for stew if boar not available. Flesh from genies from tomb would work well. Could use wolfmen in West Dungeon. If only I could avoid air monster in the well, then the well treasure would be mine. Then could buy any stuff for stew I wanted. We've been given some hints as to the things that we'll be facing in this area. We've been told of some wolfmen. We've been told of some genies, and of a weird air monster in the well, guarding a treasure. We want that treasure. We're going to do a bit of healing first. Ooh, there's also a gem that we could use. That is a moonstone gem. We could always do with having that. So we'll grab that, and a little bit more healing is needed. We might as well actually rest, really. There we go. Much better. This door was shut behind the hobgoblins, which is good for them because there is a tricky foe in there if you're not expecting the foe. That foe is an Otague. Fortunately, the Otague is entirely unable to get into this area because that door is too narrow. So we could attack like that, but the Otague is immune to that damage. So instead, we'll just use some spells. There we go, much better. There's no reason to get into close combat with the Otague. We do not want to be inflicted with the disease the Otague have. A few more of these. There we go, and one more should do a trick. Magic Missile! Haha! 5,000 experience, not bad. Anything to loot here? The answer is no. There's just an Otague in here. We've already killed that over there, Lillicor. We can't kill it again. Let's move on now that we've... oh, wait. There's some gold there that I managed to miss. Where is that gold? There was about 8 gold pieces. No, more than 8. I see 50-odd gold pieces. Who was holding on to them, though? We have to stand in a really particular place to see it. Oh well, if I happen to come across it, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, it's only 57 gold. I was trying to grab it, though, quite intently. Let's open this door. Over here is a small corridor that's going to lead to peril if we're not careful. Oh, if we're not careful, this area is nasty.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
I know you're busy. We still need this. We really need this. Because over here are a lot of tricky opponents. We want to go over here, and then I think I want you to just fireball into this room. No particular reason. Did you see that lots of vampires just took damage? That's because there are loads of vampires in there. About 5 or 6 of them. And us being able to deal with them very quickly is a good idea. Let's get you to fire another fireball into there, as there aren't just vampires in there. There are also some mummies as well. Any more vampires wanting to rush around the corner? No! Oh wait, there they are. Maybe they will want to now. They're taking a fair bit of damage. They're about to take more damage now. And unfortunately, Edwin has been dire charmed. That's not good. We do have something that we can do to get rid of that, and that is that we can use Dispel Magic here. Unfortunately, this will also get rid of our haste spell, most likely. That did not work in getting rid of the dire charm. We're going to have to deal with these vampires without having haste, but we should be okay because Edwin is only trying to attack us in melee. Let's deal with you now. You've come round the corner. You're badly injured already. A few hits and you're gone. Anyone else? There are a few more foes in here. There's that vampire over there, as Edwin continues to ineffectually flail at us. We don't want them to hit and drain some levels, because they can very quickly kill anyone in the party. Anyone else? There is one vampire there. One vampire that didn't take much damage. We're in a bit of trouble when it comes to this vampire. If the vampire that is can actually get round the corner. Hello! Would you like to come this way? Oh, you're going to use a ability. Let's have you not use that and instead surround you and just attack you. And there we go! And Edwin is back. Good! And haste is gone. There's quite a few things that we can loot here. Mainly in this chest, but also a little bit further down into the next area. If you rush blindly into that vampire encounter, you're in serious trouble. There are lots of encounters here where you'll be in serious trouble. This is trapped. Let's unlock it. And then deal with that. When I said unlock, I did mean deal with the trap. I did that, and then I had to deal with the lock. Silly me. Is this a spell you don't have? This is a spell you don't have. Polymorph Other. It's a useful spell. Let's keep checking for traps as we go this way, eh? Seems like a good plan. And there's a door over here. We want to be careful this way. Very careful. Who knows what dangerous foes we'll encounter. Whatever foes we do encounter, I'm starting to get the feeling that Firkraag brought us here not just to face him, but maybe to die along the way. Anyone in here? Yes. There is a Greater Wraith in here. Greater Wraiths are not fun to face. Can we deal with you quickly? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. And in here is something worth looting. Right there. Let's check to see if there are any traps nearby, though. Always worth checking. None. Good. There's ammunition, but more importantly, there is a key to the chapel. We don't quite know where the chapel is, but we have the key to it now. We could go this way, or we could go this way. I feel like going this way before we go that way. There are lots of ways that we can go here. Lots of encounters, and lots of loot to get. Including the stuff in the well. We want the thing in the well. We really want that. Of all the things, we want that.
Fear not. I'm watching.
Let's open this door. There's a door here. The game likes having the areas segmented off with these doors that lead to stairs that then lead to more doors. Oh, hello.
Please, mercy on us. Me sorry. Don't kill. Me just following orders. Didn't want to eat children or kick old people. Just job.
We can just decide to kill these orcs, but there's actually information that you can gain from talking to them. Flee from here, foul creature, and never harm another.
Thank yous. I promising. No more killings here. Not as job anyway. Maybe hobby. That okay, I think.
This orc doesn't have I don't know where you're going, Corgan, but that orc doesn't have very much to say. Eventually the orc will just, disappear into thin air. This orc, however, this orc has more to tell us. Let's say hello.
No kill. No kill.
And why, pitiful creature, should I let you live?
I tell you secrets. Things about place you not know. You get good secret here, I tell you.
Then cease your whining and speak.
Firkraag run the place. He hide in special place with Garen child. He wait in there for yous to come.
More. I would know more of this place. Tell me what defences Lord Jeardan has.
Defences? Lord Firkraag no need defences. You silly to think so. We hunt the feed, guard the home, but he not need us protect him.
Then I shall be especially careful when I face him. He sounds sure of himself.
He sure you gonna die. Me sure too. Me sure I should run other way so I not killed too by accident. He get mad. Bad things happen.
So Firkraag has no actual defences ready, and this orc is going to...
Could we not have hired some poor fools to do this for us? This is no place for a man of my stature.
Did you hear that roar? That roar is not encouraging in the least. Not even slightly. We want to go over here now, and head through this door. Maybe the chapel key is used to get into here. Having that key is just generally useful. We're going to be using it eventually in here, unless it's a key for somewhere completely different. There are a few instances where you get keys for completely different places. Let's open the door. Hold, I warn you, I have killed many of your brethren to get this... Oh, forgive my manner. I feared you were another grouping of orcs come to harass me. Perhaps you should fear me more than any orc. You do not know me, and neither do you know me. I would suggest that it is not profitable for us to be suspicious of each other, though, as we are in the same predicament. Are you here seeking Batum as well? I was not aware of another expedition. Expedition? I know nothing of this. I am here seeking a villain named Firkraag. I was approached by a Lord Jeardan Firkraag. He seemed to suggest that I would need his approval if I were to make it through here. I haven't had much trouble, though. There were a few orcs, but they seem to be afraid of this area. They might be in league with Firkraag. He is here somewhere with a kidnap victim. Then it is good I refused his sponsorship. It has, however, left me lacking support. Perhaps a temporary partnership? We could benefit each other quite nicely.
Go on.
I seek the tomb of King Strom III of Tethir. He lost his life to treachery, a sad end for a noble man. I hope to find texts in his tomb that will detail his life. But I cannot pass beyond this area. I have the key, but something prevents my entry. Perhaps the magic was attuned to stop those of a certain heritage. Probably a holdover from a time of war. They did not want enemies defiling the tomb. You can guess what I'm going to ask, can't you? You wish me to risk my neck while you wait back here. Is that the idea? That is my suggestion. I shall compensate you, of course. I have come so far, and I should hate to leave empty-handed. Oh, all right. I'll help.
Are you sure we should be helping her? She may not be being sincere, you know.
If she turns on us, she'll regret it.
I like the way you think.
I thank you. Here is a key which opens the first door. Inside you should find the tomb, though I doubt it will be unguarded. According to legend, the tomb contains 7 guardians. The last guards the burial chamber and is invisible even to the strongest magics. If the legends are true, I'm not sure how you would get by such a creature. There may be clues beyond this door to guide you towards such an end. The texts I seek should be in his burial chamber. Once you get them, return to me and I shall compensate you. Good luck. You'll likely need it.
And when we come back, folks, we've got a quest within our quest. We're going to go and search a tomb. We should definitely go and do that before we confront Firkraag. We may get a reward that will help us in the fight ahead, as I imagine we will be fighting Firkraag. It's very likely he's not going to let us just walk away after all. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.